Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. So I decided just to call this reading Sunday service rather than Live with Lucy, because I don't really do any recorded readings anymore. I think I just kind of gave up with the storage being full up all the time. So anyway, happy Sunday. We have about an hour. Oh, the colour today is red. So we're going to go with it. I knew we'd be using the Mother Mary, and then I was drawn to the Lover's Oracle, and then the colour red was just, it's like we're going to use the cards that are red today. So our tarot cards are the Tower of Desires and the Tower of Sexual Magic. Happy Sunday, original, darling. But let's first get a card from the Lover's Oracle. Shall we see what's going on? The colour is red. Well, I was going to say, are we seeing red? I was seeing red. As in the colour. I want to say, as in the colour, not in the temperament of when you're seeing red. Okay, let's see what today's message is. I can see a red heart, love heart. I feel like the camera's like really up. That's a bit better. When I was taking the thumbnail, I'm not sure why we even take that thumbnail, because I didn't realise, but they actually do take like a screenshot of the reading and use that one in the end. I suppose the thumbnail is just for the live. Anyway, why did I say that? Oh, because I had to kind of come up so that I could get in the little frame that they give you. Okay, so the message today is only time will tell. Now, what does this mean? Does it mean like only time will tell? Like you'll find out with time? Or only time will tell? Are we meant to look out for number synchronisations? As in, the time will tell. Let's find out some more. I'll tell you, the number that I was kind of given today was 555. I was tempted to Google it to see what it meant, but I chose not to. But I noticed 555. Oh, my belly's rumbling. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. So that takes me to like the time of like 11:11 or 22:22 or 11:22, 22:11. Only time will tell. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. The missing pieces. So you're looking for clues. Through each other you find the missing pieces. I'd say this is really about synchronisations that can't be denied, because they're like relevant to the other, and like only you would know that. But it's like they're coming to you. They're coming to you. Are the messages that they're coming to you? Only time will tell. All I keep seeing is that twin flame card now. Okay. Try not to look. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. So it's talking about time. Strikes the hour, midnight. Through each other you find the missing pieces. I've got a bit of a pain going on just down here at the moment. What's that mean? Oh, we've got to be strong. Strong. Bottom of the deck, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So I say sign synchronisations regarding the fun times that you've had together that only like you would know about. Let's have a look at the Tower of Sexual Magic. Let's have a look at what original has said. I was watching the sky last night and noticed it had a red hue about it. Played a heart chakra opening frequency too, And today it's raining. Is it raining? Well, it's not raining where I am. Okay. Same people in this card, just, do we want to say different versions of events? Let's say that. It's the Moon card. It's about secrets. It's about you being the pearl, Divine Feminine. She holds up a mirror, which is a reflection. She holds up like a glass here, which takes me to like happy times, and he's suckling on her breasts. Well, on one he is, it's like he's latched on, and then on the other side, it's like he's nearly there. Let's just examine these pictures, okay? So we talk about secrets. We've got a mirror here being a reflection, and this breast here I feel like he's actually latched onto. Then we have this one, joyous times, celebrating, sharing a moment. Well, he's not quite, like he's underneath the breast, he's not quite latched onto the nipple. So it's like, I would say with this reading, it feels like the signs are maybe being sent to the masculine's side of life, that you are the pearl, Divine Feminine. I've got the Divine Feminine cards here. Aphrodisiac is coming up with the oyster. But he's close to kind of why do I keep saying he wants to play. So it's like he's being shown these signs as a reflection of you, and it's enticing. It's enticing. I felt the energy of like having a drink together, or feeling good to be able to like actually have a playful date. This is the energy of like having that conversation, but with like the leg stroking under the table, and they're kind of like leaned into one another here. He's got like the bow and arrow. We can say like Cupid's arrow strikes. She's got like a shotgun to the head. That song's coming through. Bang, bang, she hit the ground. Bang, bang. My baby shot me down. I feel like that's kind of, you could say like as in a duel, so, but I feel this is you being shocked, Divine Feminine. It's like once he latches on to his playfulness, I don't feel there's any like stopping him. He's got Cupid's arrow here, romance, but it's going to like knock you down. It's like, well, shoot me down. Is that what they say? I don't know. That's just coming through. But it's not in a negative way, as if like you need to like, as if you're crazy. It'd be a crazy move. But I just feel there's this energy of shock and awe. Let's go to the Divine Feminine cards now. I feel like I'm holding my breath. So you would normally say to someone, don't hold your breath. Like, as in meaning, don't expect that. But I was holding my breath, so expect it. Expect the unexpected. Someone seeing red. Passion. Playfulness. Romance. Love. Saraswati. The goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. The goddess of self-knowledge. So that kind of mirror reflection here. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. I feel like my whole internal system is just vibrating at this level. It's quite a crazy feeling. Let's see where Saraswati is in the book. Page number 80. Feels like something's wrong with the heart. It's like, I don't know if it's growing. I don't know. That's what it felt like. It was, my heart was expanding. Page number 80. Opened up to 69. Okay. Saraswati represents the self-knowledge of who we are so that nothing impedes the flow of creativity from the soul. Her name is a fusion of the Sanskrit words for essence and oneself. Saraswati's name translates then as the one who leads to the essence of self-knowledge. She is a part of the Hindu goddess Trinity, the Tridevi, together with Parvati and Lakshmi. All three goddesses help the trinity of Hindu gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, to create, maintain, and regenerate the universe. I feel that that's really important. She is part of the Hindu goddess Trinity. I spoke to you guys about how I saw, actually original, you saw the symbol, the triangle, the other day in a card when we was on a video call, and you said, what does that symbol mean? Straight away it just came out Trinity. And I'd seen the triangle like in the spider's web outside. I'm sure I told you guys that. So she is part of the Hindu goddess Trinity, the Tridevi, together with Parvati and Lakshmi. All three goddesses help the trinity of Hindu gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, to create, maintain, and regenerate the universe. The earliest mention of Saraswati is in the Rig Veda, a collection of ancient sacred texts that date back to 1500 BCE. She is sometimes referred to as the mother of the Vedas and is understood to be the personification of knowledge. Students appeal to her for assistance on exams, and writers and artists pray to her to remove all the obstacles that keep them from being a clear conduit for the creativity that wants to come through them. She is considered to be a river goddess or a feminine deity with healing, flowing waters. She is venerated as the goddess of music, the arts, and learning because of this association with waters that heal and purify. Her iconography often associates her with a white lotus, symbolising the purity of wisdom her energy brings. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of a challenge today. To get the sound out. Not so much a sound, I don't know. The words. I just felt like, it sounded like someone just pulled the brakes on their bike. I think they did. When your soul selects her card, when we are aligned with the essence of who we are, then what needs to be communicated through us, whether with words or music or artwork, can flow. When our creativity feels blocked or stagnant, it isn't because the waters have dried up. We might fear this, but the truth is that self-awareness is the key to unlocking our creative flow. When we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expression that the soul generates. I just want to point out this card now. embrace. Through each other we find the missing pieces. So when we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expression that the soul generates. Saraswati is the reminder that anything we create that purifies us in the process of making it is a blessing. Our art should be judged not on popularity, but on its power to transform us. Saraswati is a call to return to the essence of our true self. The energy of her card is a charge for more self-knowledge, more awareness of our own unique soul and what our needs are in this moment. She leads us back into the finely attuned space where we can express with ease and grace what the soul desires most to share. And that energy feels like a river moving through us. It heals, it liberates, and it inspires others to return to their own essence as well. The Soul Voice meditation. What is one word to describe the essence of my true self? Intention. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Okay, let's go to the Tower of Desires. Singing the song, looking back over my shoulder, there's an aching deep in my heart. This is someone who's built a wall up. They've done a good job, haven't they? They built a wall up with their money. Sorry, I don't mean to sniffle, but I feel like there's noses on it. Oh, I have tissue. That's awesome. Maybe they're crying now about that. Built up this big wall of defences. It's bricks and mortar. It's just someone who's just focused. Listen, we all do it because we think that's like the meaning of life. Is that you work hard, you accumulate money, you buy things, you leave your children at home. It's just all around you material stuff, where it's quite the opposite, isn't it? It's like when you can really appreciate the true nature of life, all those abundant things will come to you anyway, and you won't be fearful of losing them. Because you can just go with the flow, go with what's served every day. As long as you're serving, I want to say that, just be kind and good and nice and generous. Generous. It's like if you've got money, share it. It comes back to you. But it's something that you learn along the way. Your importance shifts from focusing on money and having all these barriers. They're all fear. That's what they are. It's just fear. But it's not just fear. Fear is a powerful emotion. But when you surrender, you can play with life. That's this playfulness that comes in. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Let's get another card. It's like you realise you've been working on the wrong thing. Yeah, well, you can always change that, can't you, once you're aware. 4 of Wands, that's beautiful. That's what it's about. That's the 1111 card. Only time will tell. Two cards. Queen of Cups, Divine Feminine's energy. I was just about to say that's the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine together. In union. Look, everything just grows around you. You're just embraced. Within this love, it's beautiful. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Cupid's arrow strikes. And it spoke about Saraswati with the rivers and flowing. And we have justice. really know what to kind of think of this card. Okay, you can see the whips out, but it's like she's actually like crouching down on some scales here. Karmic energy, I feel. So whether this karmic energy feels she has control, this weekend's energy was about the masculine really taking back control and his power, instead about being strong. Nine of Cups, as becoming single, independent, someone that can make their own choices, decisions, knowing what makes them happy, and keeping that, like, I want to say keeping that in their mind. It's fulfilling. They know that there's more. There's more to be explored. That was interesting. Let's go to the Archangel Oracle cards. Not quite red. It's more of a coral. It looks red. It's more of a softer colour. Let's see what the Archangel Oracle cards, what the guidance is. Do you want me to read the back of this? It's just sitting there like waiting to be read. Red. I did think that when we said we're seeing red. We're seeing a reading. Archangel Oracle cards. Archangels are very powerful, wise and loving guides who can motivate and heal you in miraculous ways. This deck of 45 Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue will familiarise you with the 15 Archangels, give you messages from them, help you to invoke them and answer some of your important life questions. You'll learn how to give an accurate Archangel reading for yourself and others with the help of the enclosed guidebook. Let's do it. I've got two cards. Relationship harmony is the first card. Archangel Ragul. Can you see the reflection? Or is it just me that can see that? Relationship harmony. Your prayers for personal peace have been answered, and you are to be commended for your role in ushering peace into this situation. Visualise everyone involved, including yourself, being cooperative and open-minded, even if particular persons aren't usually this way. Trust the inner guidance you receive and know that changes are sometimes uncomfortable but often necessary. Ask me to help with any aspects of relationships that need healing. Know that all relationships ultimately have blessings, growth lessons, and love at their core, even if appearances seem otherwise. Stay focused upon this truth as much as possible. So, working with Archangel Ragul. Ragul's name means friend of God, and his principal role is to create harmony and order in relationships. He has the power to resolve disputes and is often referred to as the Archangel of Justice and Fairness. You saw the Justice card, I showed you it. He has the power to resolve disputes and is often referred to as the Archangel of Justice and Fairness. If you find yourself in a dispute, ask Ragul to act as mediator. He'll come up with a creative resolution in which everyone wins. Okay, what's the other card we have? Teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. You are a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle in which information comes to you when you need it. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new ideas and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust in your teaching and learning abilities, as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You are an intelligent and wise being. Know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. Working with Archangel Zadkiel. Zadkiel is the ultimate spiritual professor. He's patient, kind, and has access to all knowledge. He's widely known for his ability to help human memory function. If you need to remember or memorize any information, ask Zadkiel to assist. Anything that you need to know, Zadkiel is glad to teach you. Just ask him questions in order to elicit his help. Sometimes Zadkiel uses the Socratic method of teaching, which means that he'll lead you so you can learn for yourself. Being observant of patterns in everything you see, hear and think is the best way to benefit from Zadkiel's teachings. Takes me back to Only Time Will Tell. So be observant of patterns in everything you see, hear and think is the best way to benefit from Zadkiel's teachings. Okay, this reading's going nice and swiftly. I'm going to read a Mother Mary card now. Okay, I think we're good to finish this reading up. Final card. Let's see what the Mother Mary wants to say on this Sunday. Think about getting too hot in the kitchen, so it's time to get out. Okay, so we've left the kitchen. Okay, it's too hot in there. I feel like the temperament. Oh my goodness, we've got so many messages here. That would be me saying that I've got an hour and we're only 28 minutes in. Oh, we have time to read all 3 messages. Do we? Only time will tell. Okay. Well, let me read them all then. Card number 35. We're not to skip a thing. Card number 35, Our Lady of Divine Direction. I'm going to sit back for this one. I'm just putting my slippers on, get my blanket, and I'm going to read these messages. Card number 35. It's like, feels so far away from you. I doubt if I stay like this for too long. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Only time will tell. I am guiding you, my child, and I ask you to trust me. Recently you had, or soon you will have, a sudden change in direction in a matter that perhaps surprises you. Do not resist this. Allow my hand to guide the course of your life direction. I have foreseen a pitfall that you can easily avoid while still reaching your destination. Pray to me and trust, and together we should journey on towards the goal. Is that a pitfall? Like in the kitchen. Just stay out of the kitchen. Okay. There are times when the quickest way to a destination is the most obvious or direct route. It doesn't say that. That's interesting. So maybe it is now obvious. There's no mistakes. So there are times when the quickest way to a destination is the most obvious or direct route. When you have the wise eyes of the mother watching over your journey, she will nudge you to take an alternative route if there is a big hole in the middle of the road up ahead, even though you can't see it as yet. Perhaps you have had an experience driving home when you felt that your usual route wasn't such a good idea. You either trusted your gut and went a different way, only to find out later there was a big accident and backed up traffic on your traditional route, or you ignored your intuition only to end up at that big accident and stuck in the backed up traffic. Stay out of the kitchen. Seriously. Alright. This mundane example can apply to larger circumstances. Perhaps you are trying for entry into a particular course or applying for particular jobs, only to find out that again and again you are knocked back. I just feel there could be an accident, okay, that could occur in the kitchen. So just stay out of the kitchen. Because I'll tell you why, because I was taken over here to Russell Hobb. And the hob come to mind and the kitchen, and then I've had like visions of knives, and just stay out of the kitchen. Alright. Order takeout. Go out. Leave the house. That's what I feel. I'm going to do that. I've got a lunch date and a shopping date, and then when I get back an hour later, then I've got like Christmas drinks date, and then I'm up for 4 o'clock in the morning, but that's all good. And so it's like kind of stay out of the way, because I said I think I'm just going to sit this one back. Just going to sit this one back. Sit back on this one. So this mundane example can apply in larger circumstances. Perhaps you're trying for entry into a particular course or applying for particular jobs, only to find that again and again you are knocked back. You can take this however you want to take it, but now I'm taking to like cooking. So you're trying for entry into a particular course. Maybe you're trying to help with a particular course of a meal, or applying for particular jobs only to find that again and again you are knocked back. So you could offer your help, and it's just going to be, you're either going to be criticised or it's going to cause an argument. It's like, well, just step back. Even though like you want to help, I feel that's maybe not a wise thing. Perhaps the knockbacks are helping you build trust and self-belief, which will need to be able I actually feel like the knockbacks could really damage your self-esteem. It's like, stop putting yourself in that situation. Stop giving someone an opportunity to keep like criticising you, knocking you back, like comments. It's like, just stay out of the way. You know when they say like you're asking for trouble? So perhaps the knockbacks are helping you build trust and self-belief, which you will need to be able to do the job that you are seeking without losing your inner connection and spirituality. This might be so, especially if the company you are eventually going to work for has some dark or negative tendencies in its corporate culture. Perhaps part of your undercover spiritual work in taking on an administrative role there, for example, is to help balance the spiritual light in the organisation. You would need a strong inner light to be able to do that, and not become depressed and disconnected to that toxic culture. Circumstances in your life might be building your inner light so that you are ready for your future work. This happens more often than we might expect. However, if something is not truly in your heart, but is more in your mind, out of habit, and not seeing any other way, then you may well find closed doors. If you were to glimpse behind those doors, you would notice Mother Mary on the other side shutting them firmly in your face after whispering to you to go down the hall and try a different door. Our Lady of Divine Direction arises when you are pursuing a path and there is going to be a nudge in a different direction. This is either coming soon or has just happened. This oracle says to trust in that, and the reason for it will become apparent later on. It might be to build yourself spiritually, or it could simply be a timing issue. It might, however, indicate that a slightly or very different path is actually going to help you to get to where you need to go. I'll read this part. It says, if you have pulled Our Lady is starting over as well. We've got 2 more cards, which I'm not sure what them cards are. I thought I had an inkling, but I've forgotten now. It's like a neutral kind of colour, creamy card. So if you have pulled Our Lady is starting over as well, then the change in direction is timely now and will probably be quite obvious in nature. If you have pulled Our Lady of Nourishment as well as Our Lady of Divine Direction, then you are being nudged in a different direction that will satisfy your real needs much, much more. Should we have a look and see what they are, if we have any of them? No, we don't have any of those. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay. Our Lady who sends her angels. I think that's what it says. Let's carry on. You might need a lot of trust because your change in direction may not materialise straight away. If you have ever seen a large boat change course, and you are a large soul, beloved, hence the analogy, then you will know that it seems to slow almost to a standstill. Can I just stop there and let's go back, just in case I actually caused offence? Because one of the messages I was receiving this morning was about someone like criticising someone's weight, their body weight, as if they're large or like a big teddy bear. But behind it, it's just like all the digging about maybe comments about weight, your size. And because it said here, if you have ever seen a large boat change course, and in brackets it says, and you are a large soul, beloved, hence the analogy, then you will know that it seems to slow almost to a standstill as it manoeuvres into a new direction. Once it is on course again, eventually it picks up power and it's full steam ahead. It will be the same for you, no matter what the details of your particular situation may be. There is a need for trust. This helps the flow of healing change, so it is much easier for us to sense what we need to do, or perhaps even not do, to allow the new way to manifest itself. If you have been praying for change, but it is yet to show itself, this oracle comes with this message for you. The Holy Mother has heard your prayer and is responding. Circumstances are being set up in your life so that you can receive the new direction in the best possible way. Sometimes that will happen unexpectedly. Sometimes we will need great patience whilst we wait, and sometimes we will need great courage to act. The following healing process will help you know how to proceed and when to be patient and wait. See, sense or feel that you are standing in a wide open space at a crossroads. There might be dust on the floor and no street signs either way, just roads going in different directions. Say this prayer aloud. Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, Our Lady of Divine Direction, guide me on my life path now. I gratefully accept any changes in direction that help me fulfill my divine destiny. Please bless me with trust and courage and protect me with your grace. Imagine that you can step into the centre of the crossroads with your eyes closed. You sense a loving hand at your back and the gentle fragrance of roses, and you know that Divine Mother is with you. Eat the roses, the whole tub of them. I'm talking about chocolates, okay? Popular chocolates at Christmas time. Roses, quality streets, miniature heroes, celebrations, do them all. I've done all 4 tubs, like over the last month. Not one bit of guilt. Absolutely enjoy it. Haven't even opened up my advent calendar yet. Thoroughly enjoy doing that because I got myself a Peppa Pig advent calendar. Haven't opened up any of the chocolates. So I've gone up to number 10 today, but every time I was opening it up, it was like it was telling me a story. That's when it came through about, like, I'm like, no, I'm eating 10. I ate 10 of them and then I stopped at 10. But what's the date today? Is it the 18th? 19th. Woo, I've got at least another 8 I could eat today if I wanted to. I might do that. I shall do what I want. But that's the kind of energy. Okay. Whereabouts was we? Imagine that you can step into the centre of the crossroads with your eyes closed. You sense a loving hand at your back and the gentle fragrance of roses. And you know the Divine Mother is with you. Allow her to turn you, nudge you gently, or take your hand and walk with you, even though you may not know in what direction you are moving. She may even just stand still with you. Allow whatever needs to be, to be. Be with her for as long as you need. When you are ready, complete your healing process with the following affirmation, said aloud if possible 3 times. Okay. The Divine Mother Mary directs me along the truest and best path for my divine fulfillment in service to the greater good. Now, with her blessings and grace, I have the courage and trust I need to accept this direction and follow it faithful. So be it. Faithfully. What happened there? It was like I looked up and then we went back. I'll repeat it another couple of times. I'm not to miss a thing, am I? I did think about it, we just do it the once. What else did? My mind went off as well when I was reading. I was thinking about something else. Well, chocolates. Very nice. I like chocolate. Oh, that's what I thought about. But out of all them tubs, not one coffee chocolate. What did they do with the coffee chocolates? And they used to do another one that was dark chocolate with like a Brazilian like nugget in there. I think Quality Street is the best tub out of all of them. They still have like the traditional wrappers. Everyone else just like skimped on it. Just done like generic wrappers, maybe a different colour, but it just says roses on it. And no double foils or anything. Chocolates, I love chocolates. 42 minutes. 36 seconds. The Divine Mother Mary directs me along the truest and best path for my divine fulfillment in service to the greater good now. With her blessings and grace, I have the courage to trust. I have the courage and trust I need to accept this direction, and follow it faithfully, so be it. Okay, one more time. One more time. The Divine Mother Mary directs me along the truest and best path for my divine fulfillment in service to the greater good now. With her blessings and grace, I have the courage and trust I need to accept this direction and follow it faithfully, so be it. That's more like it. Next card, Our Lady of Sacred Sisterhood. Card number 31. I felt like I had to look at what number I just read, number 35. Card number 31. I manifest in spirit and in flesh. I am the love that falls from the stars and the light of the sun that gives life. I am the warmth in a hug from your dearest friend. I am the scent of the rose and the roar of the lioness. I am the tender care in the touch of your loved ones. I come to you now in physical form. I bring you the gifts of loving and being loved, of speaking and being heard. Even with our human quirks and idiosyncrasies, we are divine beings. Even with our darkness and struggle, we are still divine beings of light. Although it is sometimes easier to imagine the divine as being of the light and somehow above or beyond this material world with its paradoxes of joy and pain, we miss out on so much if we think that way. The Oracle of Our Lady of Sacred Sisterhood has come to you with a special gift. It is the gift of experiencing the divine blessings and the miracles of the Holy Mother in your physical life. So I can just go to the card where They kind of built up a wall of money. the way that we think, what we think we know, until we know different. So the Oracle of Our Lady of Sacred Sisterhood has come to you with a special gift. It is the gift of experiencing the divine blessings and miracles of the Holy Mother in your physical life. You were born to live heaven on earth. This doesn't mean stepping away from the world with its challenges. It means applying the light of your heart to those challenges in order to see the way through them, transforming something that was perhaps once fearful but is now drenched in love. This oracle comes with particular guidance. There is someone in your life, or who is coming into your life, who will be helping you connect with the Divine Feminine. They will be helping you heal your relationship to your body, your emotions, and other facets of your life, such as your financial life and issues around sexuality, eating, and food. Quite possibly this will be a woman, but it could also be a male with a strong connection to the Divine Feminine within, and in brackets it says, and this means he will be in touch with his values, feelings, creativity, and compassionate wisdom. It might be a friendship, a love relationship, or a formal healing relationship, such as with a therapist. It might be a colleague, neighbour, or even a client, or a random person that you meet who helps you see things in a different way. This might happen in a way that is not obvious, more a sense of change that happens within, a softening, a tender opening up of your heart more deeply than before, a trust and a willingness to let love in, even if that means running the risk of being vulnerable and experiencing hurt or loss. You are encouraged to accept this relationship with discernment, of course, for however long feels constructive and helpful for your growth, even if the relationship challenges you in some ways for a time. You will know when to let it go. You may also have drawn the Oracle of Our Lady of Starting Over, which can indicate that it is time to let the relationship go, but the Oracle of Sacred Sisterhood asks you to open up and let the world in so that your healing can continue. So that card there, Our Lady of Starting Over, was mentioned in the last card. I just wanted us to take note. You must bring your light into the world, and through relationship is how this can best happen now. Pray for help using the healing process for this oracle, and trust that the Holy Mother is bringing you healing through sacred relationship now. This oracle also brings special guidance if you have been praying for healing in a relationship that has caused you distress in any way. Our Lady comes to you with reassurance that she has heard and answered your prayers for healing. She asks you to be brave and to not pull away from the relationship in question, but to be completely present and open to it. In doing so, under her grace and protection, through the healing process for this oracle, you will be able to honestly and clearly sense whether or not this relationship is one that will move with you into your future rather than being only a part of your past. Trust her and trust your own heart wisdom. Relationship healing is happening, and even if letting go is your inner truth, this oracle comes at a time when new healing relationships are indicated for you. There is much love in the world for you, and Our Lady helps you open to it and receive it now and in your near future. We're a bit congested again here. The healing process and affirmation. Before you stands a person covered in a robe. You might not see them clearly, but you can sense their energy. Notice how you feel about this person. This person is significant to your experience of relationship this lifetime. You may recognize them as someone you already know or someone you are yet to know. You may sense that they are going to leave your life or are about to enter into your life or have just entered your life. They have been sent by the Divine Mother to help you heal. It is most likely through comfort, but this could also be through challenge that your healing occurs. Say the following prayer to that person now. I honour the light within you, and I honour the light within me. I ask that the mercy of Mother Mary temper our karmic connection and infuse it with her grace. May we both be healed. So be it. Notice if any further interaction seems to take place, or if the connection remains as it is for now. Whatever happens or does not happen is perfect for you at this time. When you're ready, complete your healing process with this affirmation, preferably saying it aloud 3 times. Sacred relationship nourishes me into new life. With gratitude, I open up and let go, under the grace and protection of the Holy Mother who loves me unconditionally. Sacred relationship nourishes me into new life. With gratitude, I open up and let go, under the grace and protection of the Holy Mother who loves me unconditionally. Sacred relationship nourishes me into new life. With gratitude, I open up and let go, under the grace and protection of the Holy Mother who loves me unconditionally. Okay, let's finish this Sunday service with our final card. Oh my goodness. Why are we feeling a bit uncomfortable? Card number 25, Our Lady who sends the angels. I said Our Lady who sends her angels. Our Lady who says the angels sends the angels. That's a nice card. That's the card I said I caught sight of. I thought it was more of a neutral like cream, but it's not. It's a yellowy colour. 25. I have vast. That's only for fasting, not this time of year. Okay. I have vast resources and can assist you in endless ways. Pray to me that I may send you my angels. Angelic forces work with my divine plan of love to lift you, to show you the way through the darkness of struggle and into the light of understanding. I will send them to you, to your loved ones, and into your future, to provide a light that will help you find your way. Fear not, I have legions of heavenly warriors who will be by your side. That's so good to know, isn't it? Angelic energy is beneficial in so many ways. It even works if we don't believe in angels. These heavenly helpers provide us with assistance whenever we pray to the forces that love us unconditionally. The Holy Mother Mary has a special connection with angelic forces. She is sometimes known as the Queen of Angels. Her life was blessed by angelic interventions, which marked new times in her life. She was forewarned of challenges that were coming, but that would ultimately become the pathways for her to truly serve the world and fulfill a divine destiny that continues to assist millions of human souls in finding spiritual liberation and peace. Just notice it's page 111 now. The Oracle of Our Lady who sends the angels comes with these messages for you. Your sense of angelic energy around you is absolutely accurate and correct, and you are asked to trust in these beings and continue to pray for their assistance, protection, and intervention. Also, you are being asked to call upon angelic energies using the healing process for this oracle if you wish, for assistance in your life right now, because there are certain circumstances that will heal more swiftly with angelic help. The Holy Mother would like these circumstances in your life to heal so that you can continue to serve and help others. She wants to help you by sending her angels to you, but you must remember to use your free will to ask on a regular basis. Also, you are being encouraged to explore angelic connections for your own personal spiritual growth and healing, asking for the angels to help you to find your best spiritual practice, to be with you during your yoga class and meditation, to be with you when you sit in nature to connect with your heart, or lay on the sand to relax and rejuvenate yourself, will help you with this process. If there is a difficult discussion you need to have, or a job interview, or a challenging situation of any kind before you, ask for angelic help to guide you through it for the greatest good. If you have been drawn to read about the angels and do healing practices with them, this oracle is an encouragement to do so, for the impulse within your own heart has come directly from the angelic forces and the Divine Mother herself. If there is a situation in your life that you are completely uncertain of, that you simply do not know how to handle, perhaps even a situation that involves another person or group, then this oracle has a special message for you. You have the power to call on angelic assistance for anyone, provided that it be done from a pure heart and without attachment to the outcome. Simply saying, "Angels, can you please help with," and briefly naming the person or situation will be enough. Our Lady who sends the angels is confirming that these real forces, her angelic helpers, are alive and well and want to help you now. So keep asking and empowering them to do so. If you have already asked for a solution and surrendered, then this oracle brings you a particular message. The angels are letting you know that they are on the job and sorting out a solution, so stay tuned. And in brackets it says, to your heart. The healing process and affirmation. Imagine that you are stepping into a white fire. At the centre of that fire, there is a woman in flowing white and blue robes. Angelic wings are all around her, shining white and pale blue. Her energy and the energy around her feels powerful, loving, and ecstatic. She opens her arms and smiles at you, and suddenly you sense that all around you are angelic wings, shining white and pale blue. You sense the powerful, loving, ecstatic energy around you now, and you know everything is going to work out. You'll know what you need to do, when you need to do it, and you'll be capable of doing whatever is required of you. Finish your healing process with this prayer of affirmation said aloud 3 times. Our Lady and the angels who love me unconditionally, I ask for your help, your protection, intervention, and divine assistance. Please help me in all areas of my life, including, name any particular situation here if there is one. Through my own free will, so be it. Thank you. Our Lady and the angels who love me unconditionally, I ask for your help, your protection, intervention, and divine assistance. Please help me in all areas of my life, including, through my own free will, so be it. Our Lady and the angels who love me unconditionally, I ask for your help, your protection, intervention, and divine assistance. Please help me in all areas of my life, including, through my own free will, so be it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, 60 minutes and 9 seconds. I'm going to go now. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Until then, hi, Michelle. Wow, I was meant to hear this today. That's awesome. Good morning from New Jersey, Lucy. Hope you're feeling better soon. I'm feeling much better, darling. Hi, Clara. Dude shirt off. Okay. Right. I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.